Hi everybody, we're starting the stream today in ZOOBY store, of course. Yeah, and we're gonna check their puppies. There I am. I'm already holding a Doberman, but yeah, we're gonna check everything. So let's just get through it. So ZOOBY, we all know ZOOBY store for babies. So you can have a baby in Second Life. I was never fond of babies in Second Life. Let's first clear that one out. But yeah, I am more, more into the puppies and stuff because I have a kitty cat at home, so that's another brand in Second Life. But those are older, right? So now Zuby, it's kind of updating, the cats. They already did the cat animesh, and of course now they did an even better update to the dogs. Bye, hi everybody. First in the chat before we start, let's check. Everybody saying hi. So Holly, Colleen, Julie, Cassia, Julianne, Nikita says hello everyone. Puppies, puppies, puppies. Brenda, she said she has 3 of those puppies already. They're absolutely adorable. Jade, I'm hoping for a Doberman. Well, there you have a Doberman. I'm already holding it, right? Um, very excited to see this. We're gonna go through Hyren and Zari and Petite Rottweiler. Sorry, yeah, Rottweiler, not Doberman. Doberman is, I think they have it. Okay, already receiving. The puppy. Oh my god, so cute. I know, right? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, let's check the store. Let's check the prices of the puppies. Let's check the prices of the additional equipment you need, and then we're gonna go in a small tutorial how to use it. So imagine like this Zuby puppies, like it is your companion. It is the puppy that you can raise on your land. You can play with, you can travel around with, you can have it as an attachment, you can hold it, right? It does practically everything as a puppy needs to do, right? You can name him, of course, but we're gonna go through everything, of course, over it. They do have Dobermans too. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go through it. I have a Rottweiler. Yeah, true. I went through all the puppies, so I already forgot what I took. But yeah, this is the place now. It's not totally done yet. They will update it, of course. This is not done totally yet, but yeah, it is here. By the way, in the Zuby store, you have the Z credits also. They work on Lindens or Z credits. So if you're not feeling confident with, buying with Lindens, right, you can definitely buy with Z credits. It's kind of their own system. You can exchange lindens for Z credits and then pay with those, right? It's 1 linden per 1 Z credit, of course, but more into that you can check in the store, or you can grab gift cards for friends, right? That's already in the Zuby store. The link is under the video if you want to come to the store. They have the Zuby ANIMESH pets also, but we're gonna check the puppies. Of course, the whole area is not totally open yet. They don't participate in any events yet, but they already have the puppies in hand. So yeah, we're gonna check all of them, the breeds that you can get. So you can pick up the certain breeds, right? So we have beagles. Now we're gonna check them all. So beagle puppies, they have different breeds of the. Of course, you can choose your dog, right? Now to the price. The price is one-time purchase, of course, of 3,000 lindens for a breed. It is a little steep, but let's look at it like that. It is a pet, right? It will do practically everything, and we know the prices of the Zuby babies also, right? What is cool with these pets, I'm gonna tell you later. You don't actually need to feed them. You can if you want, right? But they won't die or get sick like kitty cats do, right? So it is if you want it for the sake of role playing, right? You can definitely feed them, make them poop, everything. This is included, but you don't have to, right? Which is cool. So we have the beagle, of course. Let's go on. We have also the Pomeranian. Look at it. I love Pomeranians, but yeah, there. We have a Pomeranian puppy. We're gonna go through all the breeds, of course, that you can get. Then another one here is Boston Terrier. This one, I will tell you which 3 I pick. So one of my picks was the Boston Terrier. He's so cute. Look at him, a little one. So yeah, I picked the Boston Terrier. I'm holding, of course, the Rottweiler. We're gonna go to him also, but yeah, there they are. Grabby hands, I know. Then the next one is a pug, if you like pugs, of course. Look at him. They do have so many animations, but we're gonna go through that when I go to the land and show you everything. Next one then is a husky. So if anybody is fan of huskies with his blue eyes, of course, all these puppies are puppies, right? They don't grow up. They're always puppies. It's like babies. Zooby babies don't grow up. Puppies don't grow up, right? Honest, what I don't like from Zooby is are their area not updates. Their area not updates. The Boston kills me. There we have the husky, of course. They will update it. They already updated this area. Like 2 weeks ago when I was here, it was totally different, right? But they're preparing now for the official release. One of my picks, of course, the Rottweiler. There we go. Look at him. Love the Rottweiler. Next one is Boxer. There we go. They're about to update the cats to work the same way as the puppies. Perfect. We need the cats. I need the cats too. There we go. We have the Boxer. We have the Dalmatian. This is my third pick, by the way, the Dalmatian. Look at him. How can you say no to Dalmatians with this white and black spots on it? So there we go. This is my third pick of my doggy. So I have all three. We're going to check how to raise it and everything, how to make it work. And we have the Labrador, of course, the family doggy. There. We have the Labradoodle. And of course, the last one is German Shepherd. So they don't have the Doberman yet, but I'm sure they're gonna, maybe they will do more breeds at some point, given of the request of people, who knows. There aren't no updates, sorry, I wrote wrong. I mean, they have 1.0 version now, and there are updates on the HUD, so I don't know. Who knows? I don't know, I never worked with babies, right? Oh, there are already people here. Damn the Labrador. Okay, additionally, I think they will extend this area. I mean, with the reason it's a big area and half empty, but they also have stuff that you can use for your puppy, of course, as a baby, right? They do updates. See star. Yes, Dobby coming. Hey Tilda. So we have the peeing pad or pooping pad, of course. Those are, I think, separately priced 700, 600. Okay, they're there. But you don't need none of those, right? If you want additional, stuff to work with, this is 500. Then you have the puppy bed if you want him to sleep somewhere. It's the same if you're into, so 500 for the puppy bed. It's the same with babies. If you want to feed him, you need the food bowl. Again, they won't die, they won't get sick if you do none of those. So 400 is just for the sake of if you want additional role play to make it look more realistic in your home and so on. And you have a brushing rug, so you can brush your dog. That's also a possibility for 700. All this can be spread out around your home and you can interact with them. By the way, if you have a Zooby baby by any chance, which is not me, right? But if somebody does and you still want to get a puppy, you have a baby and puppy greeting rug, so they will play with each other. I saw a picture of the baby and the and the person playing like little person like a baby, and the pup playing together because it's a greeting rug between themselves, right? And they look freaking cute, right? Adorable. And because this is opening up, this thing is only one linden, right? Given you do need a Zooby baby for this, but it is one linden if you already have a Zooby and you decide to have a puppy also, right? Hey Kiana Pancake. Nova. Okay, so this is one linden now for the opening. You also have a baby and pup laying rug. This one is the full price at 850, by the way. So it's a great, in other colors of course, but it's a great deal here to grab it now for for one linden. So that's a deal, but you do need a Zooby baby. I grabbed it, I wanted to try it, but I would need a Zooby baby to make it work, right? Unfortunately, that's not gonna be me. I don't know why this area is still expanded. Maybe they will do more breeds, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, let's go to the puppies, how to raise them, what to do with them, and so on, what they are capable of doing. Let's go to a home, not my home. By the way, you do need there. Greetings, Abelov. That's Zuby greeting rock. Okay, let's start with this. I will detach my dog and try to raise a totally new one just so you have an idea how all of this works, right? The raising of these dogs is so cute, by the way. I didn't raise yet the. Wait, I'm missing. I have the Dalmatian. Give me a second. Rottweiler. I didn't raise the Dalmatian yet. So once you buy it, you're gonna get this box. So the box is the puppy sleeping in the look in the little basket. So this is just the box, guys, the opening box. Once you open it, you just open and you'll have a HUD inside. Well, when you open it, the HUD will be, there you go. The HUD will be transferred to you. I don't need it right now. But once you do, you just attach the HUD, no matter how many you buy. So if you buy different breeds, you just need one HUD, right? Once you attach it, there, we're gonna attach the HUD on us. It's gonna appear the ZOOBY ANIMESH puppies, of course. That is so cute to even use a decoration. Poof, doggo vanished. Yeah, well, don't have to, right? But there, ZOOBY ANIMESH puppies. Once you open it, you're gonna have this. So usually you just click this puppy icon, right, to raise the puppy. Click yes when the message appears. So this is your kind of standard. What you do, you just click it, and then a menu will appear. So you can activate your puppy, right? Depends of if you buy one, you're gonna have just one. If you have more, right? Right now, I have to activate just my Dalmatian for now. Other two I already activated and play with them. But yeah, you activate it. I click on Dalmatian. There we go. I have new puppy. Yes, I do. And I name it, right? How should I name Dalmatian? Jack. I don't know, something. You can still rename them, so don't worry about it. Jackie. There. Okay. Submit the name, and once you do that, right, attempting to raise a puppy, there we go, and he will raise. I love the raising on the puppy. Look at this. He's like a white blob, and you just click yes, and he will actually rest to the world. There. Once he's rest, you can definitely delete the box, right? Or I don't know, put it somewhere. But yeah, this is how your puppy will look, and this is his whole, you know, HUD that you can kind of control him. You see his happiness, right? So for 24 hours, this happiness timer will, kind of show how you take care of your puppy. By the way, caring is an option. So it says on the HUD, they never die or get sick. So if you don't care for him, doesn't matter. The easiest one to get is, of course, love. So you just need to click on him and, I don't know, play with him and so on. Then he gets love, right? Love is like the cheap one. Rest is probably when he's sleeping on the bed. Brushing is on that mat that you can brush him. Clean is he goes pooping and stuff. Treats, if you give him a bone, everybody can give him a bone if you have it. Of course, you need to purchase all of those if you want, right? This is, again, totally optional. You don't need to do it. And of course, there is food that if you buy that food thingy, right, the little bowls, you can put food inside and he can eat. Again, none of those are necessary to do. He can just stay like this, right? He will not die or get sick. The best thing. Now let's go to what we can do with the puppy. As I said, those 4 options are stuff that you can kind of give him. I already tried giving him a bone. By the way, these are purchasable. I already purchased 5, but it goes like this. If you want to give him 1 bone, it's 10 lindens, right? If you want to give him 5 bones, it's gonna be 40 lindens, right? Again, you don't need to do that. It's just something if you want to play with it, right? I won't give him now 1 bone for you to see how it works. So you can click on the dog. Usually when you want to interact with him is click on the dog. Nothing on the HUD. You can definitely close down the HUD and just interact with the puppy. I don't know if this is the same, but with the babies, when I did have them out, you earn ZOOBY points for caring for them. Yeah, exactly. Here is the same. So it's like this. You have the tokens. So if you care for them, you get tokens. Care for the puppy every 24 hours to gain a token. You can redeem those tokens. Then look here. For 20 tokens, I think you can get for all medium-sized ZOOBY ANIMESH puppies, 1 lemon pack, 20 rest. I think it's the plushie toy for the puppies there. So this is if you get 20 points. I think if you care take care of them for 20 days. Probably you get 20 tokens. I didn't wait yet. I just got them today, right? So definitely you gain tokens and then you can exchange them for prizes. I'm sure this is going to be bigger. They will add stuff to it, right? But definitely first one is a plushie toy that you can give them, right? How do I work on real life hubs to get me one? How do I work on real life hubs? Oh, I'm in love, Lisa says. Okay, so yeah, let's give him a bone. Really easy. When you click on it in the menu, you say give bone, right? Like self-explanatory. We're giving him a bone. Is he gonna get the bone? Hey, what you doing? Wait, let me put the sound on. Oh, why is he sad? I gave you a bone, didn't I? Wait, give bone. Ah, there we go. So let's just do new bone. There, I was having. And are you sure you want to give Jackie a new bone? So I have 4 bones remaining. So if I say yes, look at this, he's getting a bone and he's getting treats heart, right? There we go. I gave him a treat. He's a happy puppy now. Too much work for my lazy ass, but the dog themselves are cute. Again, this is totally optional, nothing to do. It could be just a companion, right? As I said, never gets sick, never dies. This you can just close this down and not have to do anything of it, right? Okay, there. He's gonna eat his bone. You see, he can have some sounds with it while he's eating it. Cluck, 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 cluck. Okay, now let's go check what you can do with the dog. I will just let this dog eat because if you have more doggies, you can res more of them on you. So I can go live, by the way, and I can choose another dog. So I have Dalmatian. I'll call my Rottweiler and res him. So you can, because I'm premium, I can res 2 ANIMESH animals. Look. So I can work with this one now, and we'll just leave the Jackie to eat the bone, of course. If you are premium plus, I think you can have 3 animation attachments on you, of course. Oh, animations are amazing. So yeah, let's do now stuff with the Rottweiler, because other Rottweiler is not into it anymore. Okay, so let's go into the whole hut, or what you can do with the, how many landing packs. So a puppy is, I think, 66 landing pack. There you go. You could hold it in your hand and then just walk around with it, or have it as an attachment. So as an attachment, it doesn't take no landing pack because he is attached to you, so you can go around the events with it. It's the same as baby, right? You can walk around with it, so then it could be just an ANIMESH attachment. If you have it rest on the land, it's 66 landing pack, of course, usually as babies, right? The limit is just if they are attached. If they are not attached, you mean how many? So 66, yeah. Okay, so let's go into resing puppy. We did that. Okay, by the way, if you want the ZOOBY experience, you can definitely add it to your land. We're gonna go that later into my own land, but they work perfectly fine to me just on this land. So, okay, sounds. Let's go into interacting with the puppy. So that's one thing that you can do. Definitely. So while you go into interact, there you go. Well, I have these menus open for too long. Interact. Or not. Oh, look. It's doing other shit. I don't know if I can do it with... Wait. Interacting. Ideal or explore. Let's go into ideal poses of his. So he can be active or relaxed. You can have all. I have now all activated, so he just scrolls around with all the animations, right? But definitely I can put this off and just check what I would do, right, with him. I can put all of this off and I can choose, let's lay up. Look, he's laying up, right? I can do lay sleep. This is just the ideal poses that he can have. There we go. He's sleeping. I can do lay front. So he has different animations that he can go through. This is just the laying part. If I go back, I can definitely do active stuff, right? He can yawn. Wait, I need to first take all off. Roll around. Is it like an option to take everything off? It's all or nothing. Active, no, not here. Dig, I have to detach everything because I have everything on, of course. But you can definitely maybe make it for pictures or something if you just want to scroll through one animations. But usually if you have it rest on the land, you're going to go through all of it, of course. There should be like a button here to maybe just, let everything off. That would be easier. Okay, let's see what we can do with him. So we can choose a roll around. Okay, let's roll around, puppy. I think he feels left out. Are you gonna roll around? Wait, do you have anything else off? Next. No. Back. I do have active. Play. There. Now he starts rolling around. Look at him. The animations are cute though. Oh my god, so cute. I know. There we go. So rolling around, I can do active, more stuff. I can do yawning. Look at him yawning. Then I have digging. Digging. Oh, he just started digging. My real life dog is reacting to the sounds. Oh, I'm sorry. Sniffing. You can have him curious. I don't know. Is this dog also doing stuff in the back? I have a feeling I'm doing Roxy though. I think he's okay. Licking. Did we do licking? Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna lick yourself or no? He is licking. There you go. I thought he's gonna. I am. He's not a cat, I guess. You have howling. The other one is like barking in the back. He's howling. Barking. I know what I have. I remember what I did on that dog. Wait, give me a second. I did put sounds off on this dog. So sounds. Toggle. We need all sounds on. There we go. I put sounds off on my land because I was trying it before, and when I was trying all these poses, it was like woof woof every time, and I was like, ah. Okay, there we go. Active. Now he's back. Okay, now let's do howling so you can see the. Why did I close this? Yawn, curious lick. Where was the howling? Howl. Okay, let's do howling on this dog. There we go. Now he should howl normally. The Dalmatian is darling. Yeah, maybe I don't need. There. He's howling, or I can do barking on him. Like I can force him to bark, right? There you go. Okay, Dalmatian, you need to go for now. I just need to do one. Come on, bark. There. Okay, so that's all the poses for the active stance, right? Wait, let's click on him again. So that was ideal poses, of course, for the stance, for the, laying down, whatever you need to do with him. I think if you have it rest, it's just click all, and he's gonna just rotate through everything, right? Because if it's not for the picture or something that you want specifically for him to do, I think all is just fine, right? He's gonna just rotate through the poses, just do what he feels like doing, right? Or what he was programmed to do, right? Look, he's now just rolling around because he can. Okay, and then if you're not into ideal, you have explore, right? So those are the options where you can just make him walk around, run around. Even they have fly around. This is to add additional stuff. We'll skip that for now because it is a payable option, right? You have greet follow you around. So if you have walk, well, he's already walking. You have running around. When he will go around, he will start running. Look at him. There. Bye. He has a radius, by the way, so he cannot go too far away from you. So if you have a location on, if you put location and you set home, or you can check a radius, right? So radius, we can do visible radius. We can see where he can run around. By the way, this is his home for now. If you want to put the home anywhere else, or if you want to extend the radius, right, to 10 meters, you want to have him closer to 2 meters, right, to just run around you, or you can do like a bigger circle if you have a bigger home, of course. You can see where the radius of his running around will be. Does he pee and poop? Yes, if you buy a rug, he will pee and poop. And you can clean after him. As I said, none of these things is necessary though. Okay, He has a peeing rug, right? Oh, well, now he has a bigger radius. But yeah, let's put it on 5 meters. And that's about that. That's you can make it invisible, then that you don't see the border anymore, right? So it's like just gone. But you can set home anywhere in your home, at your friend's place, wherever. You can put those set home, and he will be running around those parameters. Okay, that's for the location thing. By the way, what is good with these puppies is they can interact with your friends. That's another thing that they have. So once you're in the ZOOBY hut, you can click on this puppies map again. Wait, oh, you know what we need? I know what we need. We need my mouse so you can see where I'm clicking. There we go. So there, you can see my mouse now. So if you go to this puppy up here, on the upper corner, if you click on it, you're gonna have friends, right? So you can click friends, you can choose nearby friends, you can search for a friend. You know, it's really easy. And let's see if somebody is nearby here. I doubt it. No, nobody, because I'm up in the sky. Of course, nobody's there. But yeah, you can definitely search for friends, and then your friends get a HUD. I can easily show that. Give me a few seconds that I find the image. Let's do image there. I will add, and I'll show you how the friends HUD looks, right? I already made Juvie put this on, and he was nice enough to give us there. So this is the HUD from a friend. There, I'm gonna put it like this. So they kind of have the same options. The HUD just looks a little bit different. So this green one, it says ANIMESH puppies friend HUD, by the way. So he can also feed it, do everything else. He can then build lucky with him. But once you choose a friend, right, you give the kind of access to him for your dog, right? He can do everything you can practically do with the dog. He can play with it. You know, it's an option to share your dog with friends, especially with your close ones and so on. So there could be two people, you know, kind of taking care of that one dog, of course. There. Okay, I think I gave permission to Juvie to kind of check that, right? Let me see if I can somehow, because this was funny, by the way. Let me see if we can find a video of this. I did give him so he could pet this dog, right? So he was trying also. We went through the whole commotion of trying if it works, of course. Let me see videos. Where is this? There. Well, I'll have to add a video, right? Not a picture. Plus add media source. Let me just add the video so you can see it, because it was funny how he did it there. Or I don't know. Okay, here. Can you? You can kind of see his.
Mm-hmm. What do you want?
You pet the puppy.
Petting
There
the
you go.
poop. Oh, that's your
Cute.
poop in area. Yeah. Oh, what a cute poopy.
There you go. There. So this was the video of the doggy anyway. How he could play with my Rottweilers and stuff. If you give him permission, right, he can. Where did he go? Rottweiler, come back. But yeah, this is kind of an option. Now, if you're not happy with Prims, I see the comments a little. You can definitely have this ZOOBY baby as attachment, right? So once you do that, is you click on it. So we did. So click on the dog, and you can do attach, right? You don't have to have it rest on the land. You can just attach it. So it means you can attach it to travel. He's going to be like a companion beside you, or you can hold him, right? Once you press travel, it's attached to your avatar. There we go. So it's like a puppy that's just attached. I think you can still click him and do a lot of stuff with him, right? You can play with him. You have movement, interact. I'll show you that. You can still give him a bone while he's attached to you. So there's some additional stuff that happens when he's attached to you. That means we can travel now anywhere around Second Life, and the dog will be like our companion, not as a land impact, of course. So it means that if I choose now to interact with my dog, I have a belly rub option. There we go. So I can belly rub him. There we go. Look at this. you can do this kind of this stuff anywhere around, right? You can be on an event, you can be in a club, whatever. You can do this with him all the time. You can do paw. Look, he gives you your paw, his paw, sorry. You can be like, nice doggy. There we go. You can pet him. We're gonna go through all these animations there. There, we're petting him. Me, empty house and 5 cats. And you can discipline him, by the way. So that's interesting. He'll be bad puppy, not good puppy. There you go. He's a sad puppy now. These are the 4 options that you have to that you interact with the puppy. If the pose is not correct, I also had to adjust a little my pose, right? Because when I was doing this with his paw, my arm was too high up. But for this, you have a line, right? You can align how your avatar is standing up. Well, the dog like up, down. You can adjust it however you want, and then just save the pose, of course. So that's really easy. You can save the pose, and then you know it's gonna be like that forever. So you can definitely adjust it to your avatar. You can do left, right, up, down, whatever, right? Okay, so that's when it is attached. You can interact with him. You have movement. That means that he can do everything, right? He can just run with you if you want. So let's turn everything down there. So he will run. Let's see. There. Well, he's walking. If we run, wait. Yeah, he's running. If we walk, he will walk, of course. How does he gallop? By the way, the cool thing that it's not that doesn't have to be paid when he's attached is he can actually fly with you. By the way, look at this. They said they will have wings in the store at some point. I don't think they have them yet, but they will definitely have wings. So look, the dog is actually flying. So they will have a whole new option of dog flying, right? But yeah, for now he can fly when he's attached with you, right? My puppies. There. Look at it. So he has an option to fly here. Otherwise, the fly option on the rest one on your land is now payable, right? You will get wings at some point and so on. I think it's 700 lindens addition if you want a whole new option of your dog flying, right? You can have just sniff. Let's see, walk, sniff. What does that? I'll take everything down and I'll do just walk and sniff. Look at him. He should be, yeah, he's walking and sniffing. Look. But yeah, if I put back to walk, he will do like both probably. He will decide. No, now he's just walking and sniffing for some reason. Okay. It depends what he wants. If I put the sniffing off and just keep walking, he will then just walk, right? And now he's flying because I put on flying. There we go. There. So now he's walking. As soon as I put sniff on, he might decide what he does, right? Either he walks. No, now he will be sniffing. Good. He walks and sniffs. So you can decide how you want to walk beside it. You can have him fly, right? So this is all optional on him. This is the movement option, interact with right? You have avatar AO, either you're a female or a male, or you have no AO. That one is also to try. I did choose female AO because I do have a female AO, but there's an option of male AO. You can give him a bone even when he's attached to you. He's reading other dogs pre-mail. Oh my god, this is all killing me. And then you have sounds, of course. If you don't want him to make all these sounds, you can definitely toggle here and turn all the sounds off, right? If you don't want him to like to make sounds around, especially if you go to events, you can just turn off all and he won't make sounds anymore, right? So that's an option if you don't want your dog to be loud. If you want him to bark around and everything, it's fine, right? This is all the options you have then if he's like your attachment, right? I think we can, let me see if we can live. When you're, I didn't see nowhere to detach it from when he's attached to you. Wait, no, wait, did I? No, I didn't see that one. But yeah, I usually just what I did is I just res a new one when I want him on my land, right? I didn't see no other option to do it. Maybe if I just detach him and res another one, of course, There you go live, and you just make another one or make there. So now he's rest on the land because he was attached to us like an attachment that we can go around. Um, if it's rest on the land, is rest on the land. But yeah, another option how you can travel around with him is this one is even cuter to me. Is that you can hold him in your hand, right? So you attach and you do hold options. He will attach to you while you hold him, and this is the cutest shit ever there. So he can be like this when you go around events, wherever you're going exploring, he can be like this. So this is again your attachment, doesn't go on land impact and is like a companion, right? I don't think we change them will be too expensive low and any low price for old owners. Uh, will be too what? Our main house has kitty cats and 4 babies. Zooby, not Animesh, and 2 cottage. 2 cottage, Linden house, 1 Zooby, no Animesh dog hush. I don't think we change them. Will be too expensive. What do you have, Julie? Okay, so yeah, there we go. Do you, I have a kitty cat, but those are cute, right? But yeah, if you go around with it, so let's click it. We have poses, right? So while you're holding it and you click on the dog, then you have an option of holding poses, of course. So there are 4 holding poses. You can align them if you don't like how they are. So you can definitely go into align and just do your dog how you want, right? You can also change how much he moves, but Y, Z, right? Look, okay, I moved them now too much, but yeah, you can definitely adjust them to hold them how you want. Then when you're done, you save the pose. But for holding position, so we have this one that's carrying, then you have embrace there. You can go around like this. He's just like in the back of you. I want one, but so expensive. Are you asking about the discount for the non-Animesh buyers from before? Good question. That's what you can go to Zuby with and ask her, right? By the way, these dogs were in development for a year. By the way, 1 year they were working on all these animations and all the work for the dogs, right? So I think you cannot be surprised with the price, to be honest, right? 1 year of development of this is a lot, of course, right? And you know what? I appreciate that it's not necessary to feed them or do anything with them if you don't want, right? So yeah, that's definitely a big plus for the sake of role playing. Of course, you can do all that. You can buy all the attachment, but it's not necessary if you don't want to go into the big expenses, right? Old ones will not. No, old ones will not update. I mean, they are totally different Animesh, right? You know what I mean? Dogs. It's not like you can update the old. Well, they did a good job with them. I doubt that they will exchange or give you a discount. As I said, 1 year on development on this, definitely coming from Zuby's videos that they needed a 1 year to develop all this, right? Okay, that's embrace. Then you can cradle it, him, however you name him. Uh, I was too long in this again. So cradle, there. You can hold him like this, of course. I will need to adjust this pose a little better, so let's see that. Didn't adjust all the poses yet. Let's see how we can move him a little up, probably. Not out, up. Wait, before. There. No, not like this. This. A little bit more, and maybe there. Out more. This is in, this is out. There. I think this is a cute pose. Adjust it. There. So once I have it, I can save the pose. Save pose. He's good to go now. When he attaches to me again, the pose will be perfect like this. Okay, so this is cradling we said, and the last pose optional that you can walk around with is pet. So you can have him like this. And he will be just like, and you'll be patting him with your hands like this a little. There we go. Zzz. And he's a happy puppy. So as I said, all these are attachments. So it means we can go now, let's say, back to Zuby store easily. There we go. And we have our dog attached to us because he was an attachment. He doesn't go on land impact. He's just attached to you. You can still, on all these stores, you can still click on him and exchange the pose, right? Even if he was like this, or if we attach it like an like an animal that attaches to you, right? Like a companion, let's call it like this. Well, this is a companion too, but holdable companion, right? But you can change all this, of course, in between. There we go. There's one girl just walking here. There. I'll show you this, that you can definitely walk around with your dog wherever you are. If you go back home, let's say, I will now go home. The urge to cam the video. Ah, sorry. Happens, yes. There. If we now detach him, right? And I'll now res another. So let's do let's do Dalmatian. Oh, I didn't know. Wait, I didn't do Dalmatian. Let's do Boston because I already fixed him. There. So let's res a Boston Terrier, and we're gonna attach him to us again. So we click him, but now we're gonna attach him as a travel companion right there beside us. And now we can go back to Zooby, and you can do all these poses with him wherever you are. So I can click on him and start, just disciplining him or whatever the point is. There, wait, let me go closer so I can give him a bone middle of the, somewhere. But I think, I don't know. But we can definitely interact with him while we're out in the wild. So let's say, give me your paw. You can do this wherever you are, right? There you go. So can your friends, by the way. There, so you can go around as a companion. This is not rest now on the land, right? This is no pre-muse, but you can definitely have it as a companion around when you're going somewhere, right? Let's say we go now to, where we can go. I have a good place. Let's say we're going now to the closed event of equal 10. There we go. That you don't know the new round as. Can we see something new at equal 10 for the next round? There. So you see now the doggo is still here. We can rub his belly in the middle of it. So yeah, it's all this is possible while you're out and about, right? You can do the movements here. You can do everything with the pet while he's just, around. So let's say rub belly. There we go. Around the events. Oh, sorry, missed that. I need a fat chihuahua. What breeds can you rest? So we were not. You missed the start, Darkly. So yeah, as I said, I'll probably finish the video because I think we went through everything. So we have you can travel with the puppy, you can hold it, you can do location, right? How much around your parcel he can walk. You can click on the puppy to explore. He can walk, run around, right? There is an additional cost to make him fly, by the way, but this is not. I didn't see the wings yet, but it does cost 700 if you want a whole new set of animations with flying, right? While he's rest. But yeah, here are the puppies in the Zooby store. So as I said, the breeds. Oh, somebody's a jelly doll. Who's a jelly doll? Oof. Okay, got it. How are you? It's the jewelry again, isn't it? I'm sure of it. Okay, so we have the Beagle. There we go. Beagle puppies. These are now the breeds, right? So they have Beagles, they have Pomeranians. These are all puppies, right? So not adult dogs, but puppy dogs. We have Boston Terriers. We have Pugs. There we go. I'm sure they might get some requests to do more breeds. I'm sure of it. Then we have Huskies. There it is with his blue eyes. We have Rottweilers, what I was mostly showing you. We have Boxers. There, Boxer. Then we have the Dalmatian. Wait, let me go. Dalmatian here. This one you also seen. We have the Labrador. Labradoodle. Oh, I'm sorry, Jean. My boy is snoring beside me, but I also have a hound mix. And the German Shepherd for the end. Also, that one is also a puppy. Those are all, as I said, 3,000 lindens per a dog breed. There's a lot you can do with it, of course. You can res it. You can buy additional stuff for the dog, right? As I said, you have all this You can give him food, but if you give him food, you're gonna have to buy a bowl. You can give him bones for free. I mean, you pay the bones, but you don't need any of the attachments. You can scoop up his poop and stuff. This is all available. Maybe if I get all this, additional stuff, I can show that on another video. But yeah, this is how where he poops. It's like a poop and pee mat for the for the apartment, or he can sleep, right? That's another option. And you can brush him on this mat. So these mats are for brushing. No, not this mat, sorry, this mat here. So these are the brushing rugs where you can brush your pet. But again, as I said, all this is food, treats, clean, brush, rest, love, has nothing to do with your that you have to actually take care for your dog, right? You don't have to. He can just be an attachment. This is just for the role play options, or I don't know if you really want to take care of it, but this is not obligation to do, right? There will never die or get sick if you don't do that. So if you don't have that, no worries. It's not what you need, right? Okay, any other questions you have about the dog? Sorry, I didn't read that much of the chat because I was explaining the whole, well, hello girl with your butt everywhere. I might have to get one for myself as Christmas present. Yeah, as I said, they're a little on the steeper price, but we know I'm sorry, I got. Is that a lady or a guy? Oh, oh, okay. There we go. They're, of course, a little on the steeper side of the price, but yeah, I kind of get it. It was a lot of development for these puppies, and to be honest, once you get one, it's like your puppy, right? It's the same as I bought a kitty cat and I gave her perma cat, which was kind of expensive, but hey, my kitty cat doesn't have to eat ever again, and she can be raised on my land forever, right? Can you change eye color? No, I didn't see that you could, right? So once you click it, I don't think you have any options. There are some settings. Let me see. You can rename him. You can reset the clock on taking care of, right? You can update the whole version, right? So it means if the update comes, you just click the update. So now it's 0.1 version. Wait, where did I have my chat? There. So now it's 1.0, not 0, 1.0 version of the ZOOBY. You can update it if the update comes out, right? These are the settings. You can make him not have a sound, but not change the eye color, right? That would be a nice option to ask, right? Maybe the creator, if you could change you can rename him, right? If you kind of F up the name from the start, you can have a hover text. What of the name. Let's see. Ben. See, I named him Ben. So you can have, can you have an owner too? Oh, Ben, owner naria.panthar. Okay, well, you can have that if it feels better. Maybe if two people are owning it, when one person is the main owner, right? I was just thinking it's my real life birthday in 12 days. Think a Boston might go on my birthday list. Blue eyes. Naria, could you please show the raffle box? Sure, of course. There you go. So there, once you enter, there is a raffle box here that a winner is picked every week for those doggies. So, you can just click it and enter it. I already entered, by the way, when I was the first time here. So you click it and you are entered into the contest to win a puppy. There you go. So it is a ZOOBY ANIMESH puppy giveaway raffle. So you can definitely come here, click it, and maybe you're the lucky winner of the week, of course. Eye color options, tinting might be in HUD itself. No, in HUD there's no options of, look, we can go. But I don't think there are options of that, because in the HUD you have this, right? Let me put the HUD on. HUD is non-specific to the breed, right? You kind of have, look, ANIMESH puppies. Oh, didn't we already res one? Maybe it's Rottweiler. Do I res Roxy again? Roxy. Yeah, see, the HUD doesn't work if you're outside, so you'll have to go home and then the hut will work, right? Because this is for the raisable puppies, because it's food, it's pooping, it's stuff like that is on. But yeah, let's go on the hut if you think it's on there. There, we already have him on, but yeah, there's no option on the hut, right? So you have this food stuff, brush, and so on. You have his happiness, if he's loved. You have tokens, right? So it means that you can get tokens for taking care of your dog or just give him love or whatever. I'll see what happens in the next few days. You can refresh credits, right? You can have Z credit balance if you buy those Z what are there, Z bucks, Z credits, yeah, in the store, right? As I was showing you at the start, you can buy with those, but other than that, there's no option to kind of, there's just a happiness on the hut, of course. No, you haven't. No eye color change. So very week there's a raffle. So every week there's a raffle. No eye color change. No, you have an attachment. Click on the puppy. Okay, let's see. Yes. I click. You have status info, so this is how he's happy with his food tokens, how many you have, and so on. Therefore, we're trying the raffle. I won the llama before I could win a puppy. There you go. So yeah, I don't think there's settings, right? It's give bone movements, play animations. In the settings we already checked. There's just what is the particles? No, particles is reset the happiness timer. Click to see if Ben is up to date. Rename Ben, toggle name and owner hover text. We already checked all of that. So what is the landing? 66. We checked that. By the way, if he's attached to you or you're holding him like he's no land impact, right? So like this, if you want him rest, it's 66. If you want him as a companion, is 0, right? Because then he's just attached to you. How much is he as an attachment? He's 13,000 complexity on the attachment if he's attached like I have him attached, right? But as you have him attached, he does practically everything as the rest one, right? So he can also fly if you want him there. If there are not any other questions, you cannot change the eye color, guys, though, because I tried everywhere. If there's any other, just write it in the comments later, but I don't think there is, right? Would be nice, though, to change the eye color. What, for the husky who wanted to change the eye color? There. Okay. Well, the flying puppy kind of interesting, but yeah. Okay. Let's not make him fly. I don't think puppies were made to fly, right? But yeah, definitely my favorite is when you can kind of hold him right down. So that's definitely an option. So or your friends can also play with it or whatever. Okay. Let's just hold him for the end. If no other questions, so cute, but I don't have the prims for it. The Beagle and Alliston are 70. Okay. What the fuck is Alliston? Whoa, his jaws as he flies, his tongue. Yeah. Okay, so we attach it. Yeah, my favorite is when you're holding him, actually. I don't know why those are my favorite. I could just go around SL just holding him. That's enough for me. There we go. So this is perfectly fine there. However you want to hold him, that's my favorite. Okay, I think we're done with the question. I don't see any others except apparently 2 breeds are 70, but all the others are tried are 66. So, but yeah, that's normal for ANIMESH pets. We all know ANIMESH pets from raisable ANIMESH pets from res room and so on. As soon as you res it on the land, because it's ANIMESH, it's higher on land impact, right? Yeah, the pets that pre-Animesh, they were lower on land impact to res. After Animesh, of course, they're high. But yeah, we're used to it. And as I said, if you don't have the land impact, it's the same with ZOOBY babies, right? If you don't have the land impact, maybe just carry it around. It's fine. Go in the sandbox, res it, and just carry it or have it as an attachment around if you want that, right? Okay, guys, so that was everything about the ZOOBY puppies. Hope you like them. I'll see if I will get at some point the stuff that you can do with them, so making them poo or do stuff on their furniture or eat from the bowl. I didn't buy any of those, of course, but yeah, if I get, well, not buy, but if I get them, I can show you that on another video. But definitely, better than Zuby babies. There you go. Ah, Alistan is German Shepherd. Okay. How did the Zuby pet compare to Resroom pets? Your snake at the back looks so cool, Mario. Yeah, there is a snake in the back, of course. There we go. From Gian. I mean, to Resroom. I mean, if you look at it like this, Resroom pets are also like around what 2,000 if you want to hold them and have a companion, right? Other than that, can you check? Can you change the holding animation on Resroom? I don't remember that you do. For the companions, you don't have an option to pet them, but still, I mean, they're pretty much comparable. They're all ANIMESH animals made really cute, right? So, nonetheless, if you like Resroom, if you like Zuby, right, this is just another thing to have in SL if you want, of course. For me, it's 100% better than Zuby babies. You know, I'm not a fan of Zoobies. Zuby babies. I mean, babies in general in SL. It's not just Zoobies, it's just babies in SL. But yeah, I do love pets in SL, right? I do have my, as I said, a perma cat. Where is she? Oh, she's on her bed. Look at her. I did gave her a freaking bed to sleep on. If you know me for a long time, her name is Lisa. This was my previous cat. She died after 19 years of having her, and I just wanted her in SL forever. And I do have her in SL forever. There you go. And yeah, she's here as a perma cat. I don't think I will ever delete her, but there she is. So yeah, I do like animals in SL. As you know, I apparently have a snake, which I almost forgot as there down there. And yeah, there's a lot of pet stuff around my house, right? So yeah, why not a doggy? Well, probably for I would have this more for running around than have it here, right? There we go. Okay. Do you find them better in animations? No, I would say they're there with Resroom, to be honest, right? You know, I love my Resroom. You know how many Resroom stuff I have. You need to take a look at the Zuby cat scenario. Yeah, I saw that thing, but I think they're not as good done as the dogs. So I'll wait. Maybe they do an update on kitties, right? For now, I'm happy with my kitty cat, Kitty, down there, because she's free down there. She's been bought. She had her perma cat attached to her, so it means she'll never be hungry. It was a little bit expensive, but hey, to have a cat forever, why not? I have my Princess Camo cat in SL2. She passed in real life. She's also a perma cat. There you go. We know the perma cats, right? I have my inventory of kitty cats is legit. If you've been a long time with me with kitty, is it like kitty cats or cats? We've been breeding kitty cats. Look how many kitty cats I have. This is all boxes of kitty cats that I never opened. At some point, I was giving them away, right? But look at this. These are all the kitty cats that we have in boxes, or I don't know, we already have them out, or I don't know, it's just gifts around. So it's a lot of kitty cats in my inventory. But at some point, we were breeding them. So I have all these weird boxes of colors. Look at these cats. I love those tiger kitties, right? Especially mixed eyes and so on. So this is still all in my inventory, of course. Why not? But yeah, this was long time. This was probably like 5 years ago. Five, five. Yeah, it should be five. But yeah, definitely a new thing in SL. Of course, Animesh pets, and they did good. I mean, come on, I bet it's. I mean, of course, it's a lot of work with Zuby, but I'm betting it's like babies. I bet it's a lot of work with this. It's a lot to make a HUD, to make all these animations and so on, right? To make the HUD work. So yeah, good. What to do? Or maybe I stay with my hush no animesh. What to do? How you want, Julie? I mean, at the end of the day, it's each and everyone's decision, of course. Okay, guys, that was all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, of course. But yeah, these are the pets. You know where the store is. All the links are under the video. So the link to the store, the link to their tutorials, if you want the same as I did in one video. They have separate tutorials for all the stuff they do, also for the attachment in somebody wants to see that one. And you have the link to their Flickr, where they also have all the tutorials up and pictures and so on. Don't forget about the raffle. If you already go there just to check, just click that box to put in the raffle. Maybe you are the winner. Who knows? There's always a chance. If you don't click, there's no chance. If you click, there's a chance, right? Okay, that's all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you all. Take care and bye.